Where's the bus? It's already 10 minutes late.
I was wondering the same thing. These buses are always unpredictable. The app says it's arriving soon, but that could mean anything.
You know, back in my day, we didn't have these fancy apps to tell us when the bus was coming. We just showed up and hoped for the best. I think that's still the case, Mr. Sharma. You can call me Mr. Sharma. Nice to meet you, Mr. Sharma. I'm Amit.
And I'm Neha. What's brought you to this lovely bus stop today, Mr. Sharma?
Just running a few errands. My wife sent me out to buy some vegetables, so I'm headed to the market. And what about you two?
Oh, just on my way back from the library. Finals are coming up, so I'm buried under assignments. But I guess that's what being a student is all about.
I remember those days. I'm just heading home after a long day at the office. I work in IT, so my job is sitting in front of a computer all day.
It's amazing how much the world has changed. In my day, we used chalkboards, and now everything's on a computer. What exactly do you do, Amit?
I'm a software developer, mostly working on web applications for businesses. It's a good job, but sometimes I feel like I need to get out and do something more physical.
I can relate to that. Studying is all about sitting in one place, staring at books or a laptop for hours. By the end of the day, my brain feels like mush.
It's funny how things change. Back when I was teaching, sitting was a luxury. I was on my feet all day, moving between classrooms. But now, I can see how the modern world has everyone stuck in front of screens. Do you miss teaching, Mr. Sharma? Yes and no. I miss the students, the interaction, and the feeling that I was helping shape young minds. But, at the same time, I'm enjoying retirement. More time to relax, spend with my family, and pursue hobbies. Though, to be honest, I sometimes wonder what it would be like to teach in today's world.
It's definitely different now. I mean, everything is digital. We submit assignments online, attend lectures on Zoom sometimes. It's convenient, but it also makes everything feel less personal.
True. Even in the corporate world, everything's remote now. Meetings on Zoom, emails instead of face-to-face conversations. It feels efficient but also kind of isolating. Isolation, that's something I've noticed too. Technology connects us, but it also seems to separate us. People are always staring at their phones, even in places like this. No one talks anymore.
I know what you mean. Sometimes, I wonder if I'm missing out on real connections because I'm too focused on my phone. But it's hard to break away from it, especially when it feels like everything happens online.
Exactly. I've tried putting my phone away more often, but then I feel like I'm out of the loop. It's a tough balance. It is. But I think it's important to remember that real connections, face-to-face conversations, like this one we're having, are what matter most. The bus may be late, but here we are, talking and sharing. That's something, isn't it? Isn't it?
You're right. It's nice to actually have a conversation at the bus stop instead of just scrolling through my feed.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be chatting today, but it's a nice change. Sometimes, I think the delays and waiting aren't such a bad thing. Gives us a chance to pause. Exactly. Life is so fast-paced these days. Everyone's rushing to get somewhere. Sometimes, waiting can be a blessing in disguise.
I wonder if I should just walk home. It's not too far, and at this rate, I might get there faster than the bus. Where do you live? Just about 2 kilometers from here. Near the university.
That's a nice area. Lots of greenery, if I remember correctly. Walking wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, it's a nice walk, but I've got these books with me, so it's a bit of a hassle.
You're studying engineering, right?
Yeah, computer science. It's tough but rewarding. I've always been fascinated by how technology works, how we can build things from just lines of code.
Ah, another one in IT. You two must have a lot in common. I guess we do. It's a good field to be in these days. Lots of opportunities. What got you interested, Neha?
Honestly, I've always loved problem solving. As a kid, I was the one fixing my family's gadgets, troubleshooting our computer whenever something went wrong. Eventually, I realized I could turn that passion into a career.
That's great. It's always nice when you can turn something you love into your work.
What about you? Did you always want to be in IT?
Not exactly. I kind of fell into it. I studied electrical engineering, but after graduation, I found myself more drawn to software development. There's a creativity to coding that I didn't expect. It's like solving puzzles every day. It sounds like both of you found your way to where you belong, even if the paths weren't what you expected. Yeah, I guess that's true. Life has a way of leading you to the right place, even if it's not where you initially planned to go.
Definitely. I've learned that sometimes the detours are the most interesting parts. It was nice talking to you both. Made the wait a lot easier.
Yeah, same here. Maybe we'll run into each other at this bus stop again. I certainly hope so. Take care, both of you. And remember, sometimes a little waiting can bring good conversations. Bye bye, see you next time.
Bye bye.